I know that when it comes to science across the world, we all do understand that every aspect of our life is governed some way, somehow, by some innovation, scientific experiment and all of that. But at the same time as well, when we come back here in Ghana, it looks like science, of course, we do understand its importance, but how far have we gone in ensuring that everybody across the country gets that opportunity to not only study science in the classroom, but get to experiment with it as well? And there's a company that has decided to make it easier for every single person to get practical with what they've learned in the classroom by coming up with their own innovations and all of that. And so they're here with me, and the innovator and inventor is Charles Ofori Antipem. And also I have Caleb Fuga, who's the director of strategy. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
How are you all doing?
Good, good, good.
Okay, so the company is DEXT Tech.
DEXT Technology, yes.
Okay, but you're not called Dexter, are you?
You could call me that.
No, you're not. But how long has this company been in existence?
We've been around for about 2.5 years.
2.5 years. What was the whole idea of setting it up?
Well, thank you very much for having us.
Welcome.
You know, we've had mathematical sets for quite a long time.
Yes.
We use them to do, math, activities and things.
Yeah.
And within that same period, we've all been complaining about the lack of practical science. Everybody talks about it. We go to school, cheap or pass and forget.
Oh, but we had science labs.
Well, a lot of schools do not have it, especially at the basic schools.
Yeah.
So we thought if there was a mathematical set, why don't we create a science set?
Okay, but is math not science?
It's part of it somehow.
So then it's
exactly.
a science set.
But you can use the math set to do science experiments.
Okay.
So the idea was, if you have a mathematical set and the one who have a science set, you can actually use to do experiments in the classroom without the need to build a huge, expensive lab. Every student can actually have a science set, and they can actually use it.
So this is like a science lab?
Yes, basically.
Fitted into this very small bag?
Yes.
I see. Interesting. And I'm going to find out very soon. I saw a video on Twitter where I saw some robots walking, and I think it's from your team as well.
Definitely. Yes, it is. And hopefully you're going to get to build a robot today.
Okay.
From the box.
The idea of robots, based on movies, we see these very tall structures. And so I'm wondering how that tall structure is fitted into this small one. But I want you to open it so I see what exactly is in there. So, and I want you to show it to camera as well. So if you can just, Right. Okay, so this is...
Okay, so this is the set.
Can you raise it so the camera can see?
Okay.
This is supposed to be a robot?
So there are so many different materials inside here that students can use to perform a wide variety of experiments. Okay. So they can learn about electrical circuits, they can learn electronics, they can do robotics.
All in this?
All inside here. From class 4 all the way to GHS and even SHS science students are actually able to use materials in their science to do.
So if I don't have lights in my house and I have this, can I?
You should be able to figure something out.
Really?
Yes.
Are you trying to take ECG's business from them? Okay, I want us to get practical now whilst we have a conversation about it. Caleb, when did you become a part of the team? And are you a science student?
No, I'm not a science student.
Oh, you're not?
No.
This is supposed to be for science students, no?
No.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Okay, tell me how you came about this.
So I've known Charles for a while now. We were at the same National Service Department at TCC. And of course, science encompasses a lot of things from social, environmental to economics. Okay. And so I'm kind of playing the economic role in there.
I see.
So,
all right.
So basically, I got in touch with Charles and he showed me something about a resistor. And I was one of the good students in school.
So you were able to pick it up quickly?
So when I got to understand what the resistors were doing in the science sets, we're like, why did I have to chew all this in my head?
Wait, what do resistors do?
You get to know.
Is this the resistor?
Yeah, we're going to do an experiment. This is the LED.
I can touch it, right?
No, you'll be fine.
Okay, it's not been activated.
No, you'll be fine. This is a resistor.
This is a resistor?
Yes, this one here.
What is a resistor supposed to do?
Definitely.
I'm sorry, but I never liked science in school, so I'm going to be asking a lot of questions.
We'll find
These two are resistors.
Yes, this one is an LED and this is a resistor. Okay? So this one will give us lights and we'll find out what this one does.
Where did you get all these from? You created them?
Yes. So
you built them?
Yes, so we have a facility in Kumasi where we actually manufacture the sets. We have an assembly line where we actually have the set.
So what do? We put them...
Yes, let's put them
You have to explain everything. What are these?
No, I'll explain everything to you. So that's a battery holder where we're just going to put our battery inside, okay?
Oh, that's all. Okay,
yes.
okay. All right. What are we building, by the way?
So we are building a simple electrical circuit, okay? And then once we've done building the circuit, we're going to learn what the function of the resistor is by doing a simple experiment.
Science class.
Yes.
Good.
It should be quite exciting.
I hope so.
Yeah, no,
but I mean, I know that you're doing this because, and I'll let you go ahead and build whilst I speak to Caleb. I know that you're doing this because maybe you think that science is not as available to as many people as possible.
Definitely.
But building this, is it for children? Is it for adults?
Okay. So
what is the whole...
This is so we are making a conscious effort to engage the younger generation into appreciating practical science and using it to solve our daily problems.
Okay.
Now we have this kid, who had no lights in her house. Our kind courtesy, some donors. We got to donate some of the science set to a school. We trained the teacher. The teacher engaged them in a simple circuit diagram, which they then translated to what you're seeing here. No, so this kid, understanding this, took this thing up and added some cardboard techniques, and now she created her own light box.
I see.
The good news is she now invites people to her house to come and study with her.
Because she has lights in her house?
Yes, created by herself with a science set.
Wow.
That is how, I mean, innovative the kids become when you introduce them.
And that's in a rural area?
That's the rural
So that
area.
Means your focus is more in the rural areas?
No.
Okay.
Not necessarily, yeah, because this is a problem that affects people from all over the place. So from Accra to Bagabaga, like everybody, if you're in a school, private school or government school, most of these primary schools don't have access to science labs in your school. So it's a problem that affects a lot of people across a wide range of classes.
Okay, I see that you've assembled them.
Yes. So we are ready to build our circuit, and you're the one who's going to build it for us.
As long as I don't get electrocuted.
You'll be all right. So what you need to do is just to connect these wires just through here. So you're just going to connect.
There are 2 holes, so which one?
Anyone is fine.
Okay.
Yes. Anyone should be
Now she's been observant.
Wait, does it have to go?
Yes, it's
all
fine.
The way. It's fine.
Yes, good.
Okay, then this goes here.
Yes, so you're connecting all of them together. You're creating a circuit. You're closing the circuit.
Okay.
Yes, good. And then you do that one.
Okay,
good. And then you do the next one.
I try and say TV3 doesn't have electricity. You have to give us light, eh? Wait, I need to be careful, right?
You'll be all right. Don't worry.
I don't need to wear gloves when I'm doing this?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
There you go.
There's light.
Yes. So you just built yourself a very simple electrical circuit that is converting the electrical energy here into light energy.
Okay,
so just a very simple circuit.
Yeah.
Now, you go on and learn, for instance, what is the function of this component? What is it doing there?
Yeah.
Okay, we learned about these things in school with the resistor and it does it and that. So in order to know what it does, we go into the set and we take another resistor. This one says 1,000.
This one says 33.
And this one says 33.
All right.
So which one is bigger, Bella?
The 1,000 is bigger.
Excellent.
Okay, no, I thought I was... Okay.
Trick question.
So now, we're going to take this one out and put this one there.
All right.
And then we'll see what happens in the circuit.
Will you start working on something?
No.
Okay.
Excellent. Good. So now, do you see the difference? This one is much dimmer. The light is much lower.
Why is it dimmer?
Good. So now, we increased it from 33 to 1,000.
So it should be brighter?
No. So now, the function of the resistor is to resist the flow of the current. So when you have 33, it doesn't resist that much. So a lot of current.
Why didn't I think about that? I see. So depending on how bright you want your lights to be.
Then you reduce the resistor. Okay, so now, because there's 1,000 ohm resistor, it's resisting a lot of the current, and very few is going to the energy.
And that's the work of a resistor.
Exactly. So now this could take weeks to teach any student, but then because you have tools like this, within a few minutes, students are able to grasp the concept. And it's very hard for them to forget after that.
So we're doing this on the table. It looks interesting and all of that. How do I translate this into my everyday lifestyle? What does a resistor do in my house?
Good. So that's a really good question. So now when students have tools like this, they begin to ask questions like that. So if you have any, if you open your phone or any electronic gadget you find, you actually have a resistor there.
I see.
So now sometimes maybe the current coming into your device is too much for the components in there to handle. And that's why you put a resistor there so that it will lower
So all appliances have resistors?
Every electronic appliance you can find has
Then why do we buy, what do we call that thing, the voltage, whatever?
Step down?
Yeah, why do we buy that?
So that one is for alternating current. So that one's like much bigger. So this resistor is just for, small voltages.
I see.
15 volts.
Okay.
So that one is for much bigger.
Is that a resistor as well?
No, that one is not a resistor.
That's different.
That's
okay.
different,
exactly. All right. What else are we?
Interesting. Now, the next thing you're going to do is to build a robot. Have you ever built a robot before, Bella?
Yeah, on TV, watching. I mean, when they're doing it, I also go along.
So you just watch it. Okay. So hopefully today you're going to build your first robot.
Okay.
Very, very simple. Now, you're going to take this. Okay. So this is the component that we're going to use to build our robot. So this is a simple electric motor.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is the motor. I was going to say that's the face because I see eyes and nose. This is the motor.
Yeah, so this is a simple electric motor.
All right.
Now, this motor is going to convert electrical energy into mechanical energy.
All right.
And that's what we're going to use to build that robot. Okay? So the first thing I'll need you to do is just to make sure you connect these wires here. So that you know
red to red and black to black?
Yes, that's fine. You could do that.
Okay. Or you can still mix and match?
You can mix them up, but...
okay, okay. All right. Let me just be safe and do red to red.
Okay.
Okay, so we're building a robot, and by the way, if you just tuned in, this is Charles Ofori and Tipem standing next to me. He is the founder of DEXT. Okay, the thing is vibrating.
Yes.
Yeah. He's the founder of DEXT Tech, and they've come up with some science sets that should be available to anybody and everybody, offering practical science to schools that do not have a science lab. And so you can still go ahead and implement what you've studied in the classroom by building robots, learning about resistance and all those things that scientists like to talk about that I don't like to talk about. Okay, so what are we putting on it now?
Good. So I'm just setting it up for you so that you can continue the process of building.
What's this transparent plastic?
So this is just holding everything together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not any... okay, good. So now you're all ready to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this part here. Okay, and then you're going to attach it to this one.
To the white thing?
Yes, to the white thing, yes. So
okay.
you can go ahead and
all right. Hey, it's not going, no?
You have to push it a little bit.
Harder?
Harder, yes. Let me help you.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
Please, collect your property. Oh, okay, so that looked easy. So the same thing has to happen. Okay, guys, don't laugh.
Yeah, so we follow
some pattern. In the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Oh, in the opposite?
Yes.
Nice.
Yay!
Good job.
Go me. Okay.
All right, good. So the next thing we're going to do is that we need to build the legs of the robot.
Okay? Legs of the robot. Yes, and all these things, you have them in there?
Everything is inside the set.
And your company built all these?
Yes. So
wait, when you say built, did you import the spare parts or you have an assembly plant here?
We have 3D printers, we have laser cutters, we have all of those machines. That
all here?
Yes, all in Ghana.
I see.
So
how did you learn all these things?
Well, my father was a science teacher actually.
Okay.
For so many years, and I remember we used to do simple, experiment and things like that, and that was where personally I picked it up off.
Okay. Okay. Are you also now a science teacher?
I get a chance to teach students, so I guess you could say I'm a science teacher.
All right.
Good. So now the next thing you're going to do, Bella, is you're going to attach the legs to the robot. Okay. So you see this part here. It needs to enter.
Oh, it goes in there.
Yes. So you can go ahead and do that.
All right. Oh, that's simple.
Yeah. And then the top part goes in here.
Oh, okay.
Good job. And then you're going to have these things here. Then you're going to
do I do the same for here?
Let's finish with the other side.
Okay. You have to lock it.
Lock it in place.
Here?
Excellent. Yes.
Okay.
Again, you need to push it a little bit harder. Good.
Yeah,
there you go. Excellent.
Do I need one more?
Yes, one more.
Okay. Wait. Sorry, did I make
it
it's
fine. Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
Good, excellent.
And then we have to do same for here?
And do same for the other side, yes.
All right, cool. So we're building a robot that can walk
and
talk.
Yes. Well, maybe not talk, but...
Not yet. We haven't gotten to that point.
You can make it talk if you want to.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good job. Excellent. Good. So now the next thing we're going to do is to attach our power source to the robot.
Why do you have that place covered?
Good. So now...
Oh, because it's sticky. Okay.
Exactly. So now you're going to attach this battery holder to your robot.
Okay.
So just attach it to it.
All right. Okay, there we go.
Good, excellent. So now your robot is basically ready. Okay, and what you need to do is now connect your wires. You know how to connect them, right? So you connect them and your robot is going to start.
And it's going to start walking?
Yes, well, let's hope so.
Or talking?
There you go.
Oh, okay, now
So
that's interesting.
Robot,
That's so cool. I saw my best robot on TV, right? I see.
Live on TV, yes.
So you can make it reverse.
But wait, so oh, my director says she's scared. What can I use in place of the battery?
Now, good question.
Interesting. That's a really good question.
I'm asking good questions today.
Yeah, science.
Hello, darling.
And that's the amazing thing. With tools like this, students begin to like feel a lot of confidence because they are bringing things to life.
Yeah.
They're experimenting and understanding things, so they ask really good questions. So if you go into the science, you actually also have a solar panel.
Oh, in the science
inside
set.
the science set. So there's actually a solar panel inside the science set.
Oh, that's it.
So the students can actually learn that you don't get power from only a battery. You can also get it from something like a solar panel, and then the light energy from the sun can be used to produce electricity.
So you need to leave it outside for a while for
You can put it outside.
So have you done that with this already? No. Oh, this is a new set, so we don't have. Okay.
Exactly. So the students can do so many exciting things.
What else can we do apart from this?
Yes. What else can we do? Thank you for asking.
And you can build something totally different as well.
Yes,
he's also building.
Okay. So
let's see.
Over here,
okay,
we have a buzzer.
Okay.
Okay. Now we've done electrical energy into mechanical energy. We've done electrical energy to light energy. Now we're going to do electrical energy to sound energy.
So it's going to sing or something?
It's going to produce sound, not sing, but
all right, cool.
Produce sound.
Waiting for that.
Yeah. So what you do is that you just take your batteries over here. Okay. And then this is actually a very, very, very simple circuit.
All right.
So you can just go ahead and connect. So you can just connect this one to this one.
All right. Oh, that's all, and then it starts to make sounds.
Yes.
To this.
Good.
I'm safe again, right?
Yeah. All right. Good. Good. Now.
Where's the sound?
Good question. So now, this is the interesting thing about having tools like this. Even when students make mistakes, they learn from them. Okay. So now the sound is not coming back. Why? Because this component is a polar component. What that means is that you have to connect it such that it goes with the flow of the current. So it moves from positive to negative. Okay, so you need to take it out, turn it the other direction, and then reconnect it.
Turn it which direction?
So you see there's a positive sign here?
Oh, so I need
Make sure
to
that
turn.
one is connected to this one. So
I
just
see.
I
see. Okay.
And then just turn it. Excellent. Good job.
All right, cool.
And then you connect it. There you go.
So this is like building my own home alarm.
Definitely.
Good. So now with the set, one of the things that we do with the set is that after the students have learned how to use it, we give them a problem. So if you're a parent and you get the set for your child, we have video tutorials that show how to do all of these activities.
Okay.
And we give the child a problem. So someone is in the house and then thieves like to open their door and then come in and steal their stuff while they're sleeping.
Yeah.
So can you design something, now that you know how to build a simple alarm system, can you design something that when you put on the door, when somebody opens it, something touches something and then there's an alarm?
No, but it needs to enter this hole, right?
Yes, it does need to enter.
So then you have to create a door that's, in case you open, this has to connect.
Okay.
To
You see?
Charlie.
Too much.
Listen, I've resigned. I'm going to work for which
DEXT Tech.
Yeah, exactly. Or Ministry of Science or something. Is there anything like that?
No, it's really exciting. And one interesting thing is that in 2018, in September, the African Union invited all the African countries, its member states, to present innovations they have in education.
Okay.
And so we presented this to represent Ghana. And out of all of the member states in Africa, the African Union selected the science set as the most innovative education solution in Africa.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you very
What
much.
does that mean then to the company and to the rest of Africa?
Africa could really lead, I believe personally, in the next education revolution. As I speak to you now, unfortunately, we have more schools in the UK that are using our science set than in Ghana.
Why is that so? Is it because we don't appreciate science in the country? Let me find out from you.
Okay, so basically, I think the more advanced economies understand the importance of science and its implications on the younger generation much more than we do. And so, Royal Academy of Engineers, bought science sets for 500 schools in the UK. Wow. You get it? And so that's a conscious effort to make sure that that in the next decade, the younger generation appreciates science in the most applicable way.
Okay.
Of all the technologies in the UK, they got all the way down to Ghana to purchase science sets from here to the UK.
Why are we not doing this for our schools? I mean, we're talking, recently there were conversations about introduction of a new curriculum and all of that. Did you attempt to get in touch with government? What did they say about this? And all of that?
Yeah, we've made a lot of efforts. So far, so good.
Okay.
And the government takes some time because there's a lot of things, hoops you need to jump through. We are making as much effort as we can.
Okay.
We hope things go well. But in fact, in the new curriculum that was released, it was actually stated in there that there's something like this, and then it actually helps a lot to help students appreciate science.
So are you saying government is investing in providing this for students as well?
Not yet.
Okay.
We are working as hard as we can to try and make that possible. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
But just in case government doesn't, I mean, what are you doing personally? Have you been doing tours in the schools? What exactly are you doing as a company as well? Maybe as part of your CSR to ensure that as many students get access to your science set and learn more about science?
No, thank you very much. So, I mean, the science set is on sale. So, parents can go to our website, thescienceset.com, and they can actually place an order for a science set, and it can be delivered to them at their doorsteps.
Okay.
They can pay by mobile money or anything like that. We also have sets in stock at Nancy Library, at OSU, and at AMA.
Yeah.
So, parents who buy the sets for their students, and the price of the set is actually very, 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 very affordable compared to other things out there. So one of the things that we also do is work with organizations like MTN, like the Australian Aid, all of these organizations. They purchase the science sets and then we brand it for them. So even TV3 can buy some science sets that we're going to brand, and then we can donate.
So some parents might see this as a toy set, if you ask me. Let me buy this for my kids. They like to play around with things a lot, so let me buy it for them, let them get busy with it. We know that unemployment is on the high. We know that we're importing so much produce and even other things that we can produce ourselves in the country. How do we then move the idea from it being just something that my child can get busy with to actually being a need for many Ghanaians in the country in terms of the things that we can produce and all of that?
Speak of a need, it's already happening because last time we had a program at the conference center.
Okay.
And there was this woman selling cocoa.
Cocoa as in plantain?
Plantain.
Okay.
And the kid of that child, of the mother came to us, saw what we were doing. The woman had to save up to come and buy the science sets for the kid. Because the woman saw that it's very, very important for the kid to have this experience. Now, so it's a matter of how are parents seeing the need for this. And this is not just a toy because it's inculcated in the curriculum.
Okay.
And it's also standardized for international science curriculum as well. So it's not a toy. I mean, of course, students learn more when they play. And so the science, the robot is actually a conversion of energy. Now they learn from chemical to electrical to mechanical.
Okay.
And that's what you see here. We will just write it on the board. Chemical, mechanical, and that's it. But this one is an application of knowledge that they've gotten.
All right.
Now, before time, if you had to make a call, you had to visit a telephone booth or visit a telecommunication center before you could make a call. The same revolution is happening to education. The question I keep asking myself is, are we seeing this? So now you have a personalized lab where you're not worried about breaking something because it's for the whole school and all, but students are having a personalized relationship with science and they are growing to appreciate it. Trust me, the kind of confidence the kids have in innovation now is increasing. Now, due to the MTN project we had, we went to the Volta region.
You won the MTN Heroes of Change, right?
We went to...
This is so cute.
Yes. So there's something happening to your mind right now because you built a robot. Okay? I'm going to get back to that.
Yeah. Don't worry, go ahead.
Stop walking, it's distracting me.
Oh, it's distracting you? Oh! I was actually enjoying this. Okay.
So we did this research. We realized that the science sets, the schools that had the science sets in the Volta region have more students being interested in pursuing science as further courses. It is making the teachers learn more innovative ways to teach practical science in the classrooms, and then it's engaging science in a whole different level. And so there's something happening. The question is, are parents seeing this? Let's forget about government and the whole big organizations. We are coming back to the family unit of parents. And then schools. We also have projects that we run with schools that we've been going around with. So if a school is interested, they just call us and then
you do it.
We do it, we meet up with them.
The reason I was asking how it tackles issues like unemployment and all of that and important things. Let's talk about the farmer. We know that AI has been introduced in agriculture. It's helping with produce and how to grow your produce and all of that. It's important. For a science test like this and DEXT Tech, what are we doing to actually even tackle some of the challenges that even the agricultural sector is facing to improve upon the products that we put out?
No, great. So there are three things, Bella, that the students who are going to come up with these solutions tomorrow need. There are three things.
Okay.
Now, they need to obviously understand the technical bits of it, the science, the tech part. The other thing they need to understand is innovation. You need to have creative confidence.
Yeah.
The next thing that they need is problem solving. Now, these three things are the core things that we considered while designing the science set.
All right.
So you see, just after, I didn't have to tell you, the moment you build this, you're like, can I build an alarm for my dog?
Yeah.
So instantly, the students start thinking about, how do I innovate? How do I create things that I can use in my environment?
Yeah.
So one of the things that students can actually build from the set is a vertical farm.
Vertical farm?
Yes. So
with this set?
With this set. So some of the tools here students actually use in actually building a pump. So they actually build their own small irrigation system.
With this?
With the set.
How long does it take to build that? I
just
want to see. Oh, you already have one here.
You already have one there.
Just put together a pump.
Okay.
So you just have to take apart the motor in there.
In this?
No, you don't have to take it apart. So
okay.
You can use
so
this
we
one
just...
Okay, so we should take this off or what?
That's fine. We just use this one here to do it.
This one, okay. Yes, show me.
So we would have to, get like something to pump.
Water or anything.
Water.
Okay. Is it possible to get some water?
Some water. Just
anything to pump.
So here.
Okay.
And then you connect this one. So you can go ahead and connect, Bella.
Just to this.
Yes.
Okay. Wait. So I can use this one, right?
Yes.
Don't worry, we're going to try and get some liquid to pump.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And then what happens?
So you can connect this one here.
Okay. And then once you're done, how does it work? Whilst we don't have the water here.
Yes. So now inside here, let me show you. Inside here, you have something we call the impeller.
Okay.
So this is
the thing.
Exactly, the thing that actually spins around and turns, and it has, as it turns, as it turns, it fetches the water basically and then pushes it through
into something.
Into something. Yes. So they can actually build a simple irrigation system.
Okay.
Using it. So you see, it's spinning. Right here.
Oh, it's spinning.
Yes. It's
okay, let's show it to the cameras. I don't know which one. Okay, that one. So there it is. Yeah. Okay, let's stop it and show them again. Okay, so you realize it stopped. Okay.
Yeah. And then it's spinning. Okay. So they'll actually be pumping it, and then the students, they learn about all of these really amazing things.
So where do you pour the water?
So you're going to cover it up.
Okay.
Okay. So you actually cover it up like this.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Okay. And then you actually dip this entire thing into the bowl of water.
Into a bowl of water.
Yes. So whatever sort of reservoir of water they have anywhere, this thing goes into it.
And then
it can go.
Okay. We're just quickly trying to arrange this. Even if it's a flower vase or anything, can we just get it so we can put the water,
just pour water in it
inside? Yeah. Okay.
So it's actually really interesting. So just like you said, so students actually learn all of these really fundamental things. They learn about vertical farming. They learn about how to use disposable plastic to actually build a vertical farm.
Okay.
They actually plant things inside.
Yeah.
Learn about irrigation from scratch. So that's the interesting thing, that if we empower our students with tools like this, imagine what will come tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So we always think about, when I was young, I only had like just one LED like this and then just one component.
Yeah.
And today, here we are. So imagine millions of students across the country having access to tools like this.
It's amazing.
Building their first robots, building irrigation systems, learning about electronics. Just think about that, what that would be.
It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. And we're just preparing our water. We need to try this irrigation thing
we do.
For you to see.
Exciting.
Do you create, this is basically for teaching and for students, right?
Yes.
Do you create much larger sets, especially if a company wants you to at least provide some of these tools for them? Do you have that capacity?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we've been growing as a company, and since we started, we have created. Let me just get this battery here.
Okay.
Good. So we've worked with several companies since we started.
Okay.
And so far it's been quite successful. In fact, the Royal Academy is one of the biggest organizations that we've worked with. MTN as well.
Okay.
Is an organization that we've worked with.
I see.
So
all right. So now we're going to do the pump.
Yes. You're going to do the pump.
Okay.
Right.
So how do you do this?
So let me just make sure it's running.
Okay. We're trying to connect it and get the water to be pumped into this. And so, like he said, this was created by some students. This idea of irrigation, or you already had that idea in mind?
Yeah, so it's part of the set, the whole set itself.
All right.
It's actually part of the set.
Show us then.
Yes, so let me just close this.
Okay.
Place it in the other leg.
Okay.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay. The opposite
can you guys see what's happening?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's actually pumping the water into the other bowl.
I see. Oh, this is so cool.
Yes. So it's actually really
But you
interesting.
see, do you put
from scratch.
battery in water?
No, you do not.
Necessarily.
You do not.
Okay.
Just because I was left in a very
And
fast
all
house,
these
right?
can be handled with a solar as well, which is this one.
Yes. So we have
so
a
instead of
solar panel.
attaching, you can attaching the batteries. You can actually attach this.
So that's the sort of thing that you want students to start thinking about.
Yes, I'm fascinated.
So there are so many exciting things that students can actually build and experiment with using the materials inside the science set. It's actually pretty exciting.
This is exciting. Yes. Okay, anyway.
Okay, good.
All right. This is cool, and I think that it's important, especially for our government officials to even, I hope that they're watching, because this is something that we need to introduce in our schools and get a lot more students to experiment with as well, and even older people as well. Because I'm sure that, like you said, we don't have enough science labs across the schools in the country. And so for older people who would want to even learn more about this, this is an opportunity to get introduced to this. You offer training programs as well for people?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, definitely. So when we engage a school, we train the teachers extensively on how to efficiently use this. So what you just seen here, the students can develop an irrigation mechanism to water their vertical farms. So they are going to learn about photosynthesis, they are going to learn about soil, and equally, every child is going to have his or her own farm. Now we are thinking about a child, a plant. So this is a way of introducing kids into planting, and that is taking them into farming. And so you are subconsciously engaging the kids' minds in thinking through that direction. Okay. So we just, my question always goes, are we seeing the revolution that is happening to education? At first, it would cost no less than 25,000 Ghana cedis to put up a lab. But today, with less than that, if I'm allowed to state the cost.
No, you're not allowed to state
yes. every child can have a personalized lab that's going to motivate them together. Like everybody's having a phone now. So imagine a class 4 kid telling you about solar panels. Yeah. And how it works. Yeah. The seed that we've sown into them today. And that's what Stoneman was talking about on 29th.
Because he endorsed you?
Yes.
Okay.
Openly. We've never seen that before. I mean,
he's never met you? He wasn't paid to endorse you?
No. It was free. Okay. It was free. So
what did he say exactly?
So he was talking about the fact that this show he's having could have been possible if we have not had science. I mean, the microphones, the echo, and all. And that's so it is very important. So he said, Pokeke is not enough. And that we are supposed to add value to our younger generation. And so, I mean, Stoneboy didn't take a dime from us. And we've never seen that before, live on stage. Yeah. He stops in the middle of his show and he talks about science. Yeah. That is a defining moment for us. Yeah, and we've had a lot of challenges, but his statements has really motivated us for 2020.
Definitely. And I'm looking forward to you even doing more with your science set and building even bigger structures and all of that. And so thank you so much for joining us. And again, on social media, how can we find you?
So on Twitter, we are DEXT_Tech. Okay. On Facebook, we are DEXT Technology Limited. And on Instagram, we are DEXT_Tech.
I see. And if they want to call you as well?
0246 310 704. Wow. They can text or WhatsApp or call anytime.
Are we going to see a science fair coming up maybe soon? Yes, I just gave you an idea. You owe me. Anyway, I've been speaking to Charles Ofori Antipem. He is the inventor. And what, you're 26? Wow. 26. Oh, my God. Okay, so yes, he's the inventor of the DEXT science set. And also I have the Director of Strategy, Caleb Fuga, also joining me. Are you also 26?
No.
Okay.
I'll turn 30 this year.
Oh, yeah. So all of you are under 30 doing these amazing things.
Yes,
that's impressive.
Yes,
keep it up. Thank you so much for joining me and teaching me. You see, where's my battery for my... Anyway, on that note, I hope that you've enjoyed this session and hopefully you get in touch with them and maybe introduce this to your children. And let's get the robots walking before we go.
We have to.
Can we get some music? We're going to be jamming with the robots. But this is cool. Where's the battery?
If you can get a Stoneboy jam for the robot.
I know.
So this is
okay. Let's be. Oh!
Sorry.
You tried to steal my shine this morning. Okay, so this is going to be my robot that I created from scratch. As you all can see, I have created a science set. So I'm going to let the robots dance. But anyway, this is all the idea.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
So you could
what kind of dance is this?
Robot dance. So you could actually make it go back on its own by connecting in a different direction.
Huh? Why did you tell me that? Different direction how?
So from black to black, from red to red, from
it will walk backwards.
Yes.
You should have told
so like moonwalk back.
I see. Wait, I didn't connect it well. What have I done wrong?
Everything is alright. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me. This has been fantastic, learning all this from you and for you as well.